For kickstands, there's not a whole lot to talk about, but I got a few bikes here that I can show you some things on. This one, I don't know if you can hear that, or maybe you can see that. This one's just really dirty, and it's got a little bit of rust in there. It's doing a lot of grinding, especially right there. So, a couple things we can do. Just get in here with our wire brush and try to clean up some of this rust. Something like some steel wool. I think maybe even either some degreaser or WD-40 would probably be good for this. We're just trying to get some of that stuff off so they can spin a little bit freely. I'm just rubbing some of this rust off. Another way you could do is the chrome polish we have. That works really good for that too. So, a little bit better already. But the last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and get this lithium grease. And I'm just going to spray it about. There we go. And that's just going to help keep the rust off and help keep it moving freely. Here's a couple things. This one should be a little bit obvious, but again, kind of dirty, but it just needs to be tightened up. So this kickstand takes this Allen wrench. I'm not sure what size it is, but conveniently we have a specific one for this. So we're just going to coming down here. Maybe you can see there's a Allen bolt right there. I'll just tighten it up. This one's, honestly, this kickstand looks like it's seen better days. I might just replace this one. Yeah, I'll probably just replace this one. You can see how that's no good. Anyways, so good example of replacing one. Maybe I'll do that next. One last thing I wanted to show you. These kind of bikes have a slightly different kickstand. It's just two metal brackets that are clamped together. So for something like this, you can see it's jostling loose. Not quite as bad as that one over there, but normally for those situations, just so we can keep that kickstand a little bit longer, I'll just take a wrench or something. I'll just try to pull this out, because normally what happens is in the process of kicking the kickstand, they'll just kick the whole thing in. And you can see it's a little bit firmer. that's holding it in place a little bit better. But I'll go ahead and replace that other kickstand. You want to try to keep that clean, just because, well, you see, there's a little bit of a texture on this surface here. I'll go ahead and hit this as well. And the reason for that is when this bolt tightens down, it's going to press this surface against this surface, and that friction is going to hold it in place. Alright, it's on there pretty tight. So, again, I'll probably spray this with lithium grease as well. The other thing you want to check is to make sure, like I was mentioning before, that friction is gonna hold it in place from doing this nonsense. So I'll probably come back and tighten it a little bit more. But when you tighten it down, you want to make sure you're tightening it down with the kickstand right here, not right here. Otherwise, the pedal's just going to come by and smack it. But yeah, that's more or less all there is to it.